Hiya, this is a little exercise to help you sort of get loose in your marks. It can be used as a warming up exercise, and you can then use the artwork that you've done to give you finished artwork as afterwards, sort of use it as a springboard, really. So in this exercise, you keep your eyes closed when you're looking at the paper, but when you pick up the art materials, you can open your eyes, because otherwise you won't know where they are. And you use your non-dominant hand, which is, in my case, is my left hand, to do the drawings, which makes it even more sort of out of your control, which is the whole point. So basically, you just let go and have fun. All right. Okay, so I have an A3 piece of paper taped to a board, and now I've got my charcoal pencil using my non-dominant hand. I hold the pencil very loosely and just make marks. Of course, I've got my eyes closed, don't forget that. But you can kind of feel where the edge of the paper is. So I'm just letting it flow. I can't see what I'm doing, so it's sort of like I'm thinking of a view on the estuary. So that's what's in my head. And so I'm just sort of kind of thinking of that while I'm drawing, and it just gives an idea of it. But as you can see, it's going all over the place, but it's great because it just gives you these marks. So now what am I doing? Oh yeah, I've got some acrylic paint, black and white, and I'm just mixing it together there into a sort of a dark grey, closing my eyes and then just brushing on anywhere, really. Sort of giving an idea of something, but that's the beauty of it, you just don't know what's going to come out. So, and then I'm giving it a little spray of water, which sort of makes it run a bit, and the charcoal pencil marks go lovely and soft. But again, I don't know where I'm spraying. And then I'm getting a oil pastel, white oil pastel. And if you put that on, if you put ink on top of it or anything painterly, it gives resist marks. So again, eyes closed, I'm just sort of making marks, really. It's very freeing. Okay, this is a big fat orange oil stick. I love these, and I'm just again thinking of rocks, really, the edge of the estuary, so I'm just sort of doing a few marks. And then what am I getting? Oh yes, a bit of pressed charcoal, just sort of using the edge of that and roughly making marks. Nice little green woody. It's amazing that I seem to be doing it all on one side, but no, here I am going across, just making lines. You don't really have to think about it, you just put one on top of the other. So now I've got some sea white drawing ink, a blue sea white drawing ink that I'm splashing on with my eyes closed, and then I'm going to get a piece of kitchen roll, oh no, it's wet wipe, and just wipe it across. Obviously, I obviously have some idea of where I'm putting things, because that looks pretty good. So now I'm getting out my golden yellow high flow acrylic ink, which is fantastic, and I'm just sort of throwing it on. And as you know, my eyes are closed, can't see, so it's giving a really, just a lovely feeling. I do like throwing ink on, splashing it about, because it just gives that fantastic feel of carefree, really. And then I'm spraying the ink with a bit of water to make it spread out, and now I am lifting up the board so that the ink can run down the paper, and it's brilliant because it just gives you that, it's a sort of happy accident thing, really, and I just love the look of it. You know, you can kind of get a really fantastic. So if you've enjoyed this and want to sign up to my course, then please click on the link which is in the details of this video on YouTube, and hopefully see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.